We need more women in the trades, especially plumbing. Well, I say that because I'm a plumber, so I see the need each and every day for more people in the trades. But not just people, more women in the trades, all the trades. I think it's great when women get into plumbing because I think women actually, they think about it a little bit different. They normally move up higher and they normally make more money. Now this video is sponsored by Ferguson. We teamed up with Ferguson because of things like this. What are they doing to make the trades better? What are they doing to make the communities that they're in better? That's part of why we teamed up with them, and a special thanks to Ferguson. If you want to learn more about them, go to ferguson.com, and if you haven't done it yet, join their Facebook group. So I'm going to cover a few things as to why I think getting women into the trades is something we should be doing, and we should have been doing a long time ago. So first of all, why do we need more women in the trades? Well, because we need more tradespeople. Every year right now, and to start off right now, there's over 900,000 unfilled trades jobs across the United States. And each year, for every 10 people that retire, only 4 or 5 are getting back into the trades. We need to be recruiting women because there's a great opportunity for them here. Actually, they're going to have a chance to move up and do more. And if you hang around to the end, I'm going to tell you what some of the big jobs are that most women normally end up with that a lot of men could do and should do, but we get stuck working in the trade and not learning our way up. So right now, only about 3% of tradespeople are female. Why? Well, because we started telling them when they're young, that's a man's job. Well, I hate to tell you, some of the best people in the trades that I know are female. Some of the people that I follow on social media are female. These people are in the trades and they're doing fantastic. And think about this. Women are only 3% of the trades, but they're about 50% of most other industries. Right around 50% of the population. Why is it that they're only 3% of the trades? We really need to be showing them younger what their opportunities are and what they could be doing. Every child in school is not going to college. Every child doesn't want to go to college. Every child can't afford college. Getting into the trades is a great way for them to become millionaires. Yeah, you heard me. They can become millionaires.
Father gave me a small loan of $1 million. I came into Manhattan.
Now, we've been telling them for years, this is a male-only industry, or this is a male-only job. Well, that's changing. Look at social media these days. Look at women in the trades. Look at the people that speak across the country that are females that are in the trades that said, look, I got in it and made a great living. Did you see the live stream I did, 10 days ago? Go back and look at it. 2 different females, and you know what? I'm gonna bring them in later and ask them questions because I want you to hear it directly from them. So how can women enter the trades? Actually, how can anybody enter the trades? There's career assessments that can help you, and there's organizations that can help you. Now, if you already know what trade you want to be in, you've just got to figure out, do you want to do residential, commercial, service, new construction, union, non-union? There's a lot of choices to ask. Go to the free course up on my YouTube channel and figure it out. That'll help you answer some of those questions. Once you figure out what trade though, then do that and figure out what type do you want to be. When I got into plumbing, I just knew I wanted to be a plumber. I had no idea there were so many choices once I got in it, but the good thing is I've learned them all along the way. We'll put a link in here, but go to explorethetrades.org. They will help you figure out what trade might be best for you. And I think that part is phenomenal. That's going to help you get in, look at different things and try to figure out, look, do I want to be a carpenter, a welder, a plumber, a pipe fitter, a roofer, an electrician, an HVAC tech, an elevator installer? What kind of tradesperson would you like to be? Because the opportunities are endless. Now, what kind of challenges do they face? Well, stereotyping. A lot of people look at females and think, well, they can't handle this job. Well, wait till you talk to the ladies that I talk to later, because trust me, they have handled that job and very well. A big problem is lack of mentorship. Here's the thing, a lot of men don't want to help women. They're like, look, if she thinks she can do it, let her figure it out. Well, you know what, dude? Somebody showed you. Take the time to mentor them, to help them, to make them work smarter, not necessarily harder. It'll do wonders for the company you're with and the trade that you perform. And then sexual harassment on the job. I've actually had plumbers that work for me. They're like, yeah, you ever hire a plumber? She can't ride with me. I don't want to have to deal with it from my wife. Well, that's your wife's problem. Because if I hire an apprentice and she's learning, she's going to learn from you too. If you can't handle that, you have an issue, not her, and she gets my support. Sorry about that. So now let's talk to Jalen and Sarah. Now, these are two women that actually won a contest put on by Ferguson. Remember, this video is sponsored by Ferguson, and this is the kind of reason that I like them sponsoring what we do. They ran a Women in the Trades contest, and these are two of the winners. So first of all, let's talk to Jalen. Now, Jalen's out in the Washington, D.C. area, and she's in plumbing. So it was great to get to talk to her. So Jalen, how has being a woman affected your day-to-day in the trades?
Being on a commercial job site, you run into lots of people. There's like 500 people on the job site that I'm on now. And you get looks and people think that you're just like the cleaning lady. On the job that I'm on now, I'm a foreman. And when other people see me like walking around and reading plans and doing layout, they're like, what's going on? It's cool to have women on the job site regardless of what their job is. We kind of build a little bond of we're all here doing this, and it gets really cool, especially when there's multiple women on the job site, because we're all friends and we get to talk to each other about what's going on the job, and it's fun.
Okay, great. So man, I love that. Now let's ask Sarah. Sarah, are people surprised to find out that their technician is a female, that you're actually the technician?
On call a couple weekends ago, so I had the on-call phone. I answer it, and I'm taking down all the notes and getting all the necessary information. And the guy says, "Well, have the tech call me when they get here." I was like, "Okay, I'll call you in a couple minutes." And he's like, "No, the tech." I was like, "Yeah, I'm the tech." And when he saw me, when I showed up to the job site, he's like, "Oh man, I didn't know. I thought you were just like the receptionist or something." He was humbled a little bit.
Okay, I love that. So Jalen, do you have any advice for women new to the trades?
I would say take every day as a learning opportunity, no matter what you're doing. Even if you're cleaning copper for, the plumber that you're working with, use it as a learning experience. The best way for you to be a good leader is to be a good follower. And so that's helped me tremendously in becoming a foreman, is just all the time that I watched and I listened and I paid attention.
Okay, so to me, the women that I know in the trades, they become project managers, directors, vice presidents, presidents. The director of plumbing in Texas is a woman, Lisa Hill. And one of my good friends, Mary Conger, has Conger Construction Services. She teaches continuing education. She's a master plumber. Her and Debbie both have every endorsement, as I do. And you don't find a lot of females that do that. Matter of fact, there's only 19 people in Texas with every endorsement, and I know both those women have them. So that kind of puts the odds in their favor. Anyway, I think it's wonderful. If you're a woman in the trade, or if you're a man in the trade and you've worked around some women that have done great things, do me a favor. Leave me a comment down below and let me know. Once again, thank you to Ferguson. We love the fact that they sponsor these videos and let us do what we like to do. I'm Roger Wakefield, Lead AP, the Expert Plumber. I'll see you in the next video if you don't get flushed.